Man, big old BPC, aka Mr. Smoke Good.
As the smoke hit my windshield window, my bad bitch rolling that endo. I gotta keep my drive cause this game is pressure. Niggas don't just make it, it take a lot of effort. Motherfuckers gon' hate you just because that you better.
Unplugged Thoughts Podcast, it's your boy Slider Got No Lie.
Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
We got a very, very special guest coming through to the building today. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them where to follow you at.
Man, big old BPC, aka Mr. Smoke Good, y'all already know. 35big_O on Instagram. Holla at me.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you coming through, for real.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get us started with my first question. You mind telling us where you grew up at? And then after that, tell us how you got into the music.
Suitland, Maryland. That's where I'm from. I was born in Southeast, and I lived in LA for like a year, but I was raised in Suitland though. And how I got into music, my family is all into music. My mother is the singer for Mumbo Sauce that sung, Miracles and Welcome to DC.
Oh shit,
that's my mother, Miss Yendi. And I just got music all throughout my family, you know what I'm saying? So I basically been in it since I was little type shit. Yeah.
So what made you want to follow those footsteps?
Them, really, my family, and just the love of music, because I was always around music. Like, she had me in the womb, in the studio. Like, my pops do music too, so it's like, yeah. And my mother sung background for Aaliyah too, as well. So that was like, I got to see a little bit, got to meet Aaliyah. So.
Got the world, open the door right there.
You know what I'm saying?
What kind of music did your father do?
My father, he raps and sings, but more on like a spiritual tip, cause he was like on like a gospel thing at first, but like he does all types of music though, really. And then I have a cousin that's like a little he's not really down the line, but he was like in the Temptations or something like that. I'm not sure about the whole story about it. I gotta be brushing up on that.
He wanted new members.
He was, cause they switched members a couple of times, so he was,
one of the ones
that right. But nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly how that go, but nah, it's in my family. Like this shit in my blood. Like I got a project called Made for This. That it came out a while ago, but cause I just feel like I'm made for the music shit, this industry shit.
Shit, like said in the blood.
Yeah, it's
I want to say, how would you describe your style, your musical style?
My style, like I say, I'm Mr. Smoke Good. I'm the king of stoner music, so you're gonna always want to smoke when you're listening to me. But for the most part, it's real chill, laid back. I can say some things to make you think too. You know what I'm saying? And I mostly, my main focus is to just show people like you can be yourself and stay away. Like you don't gotta talk about killing niggas in every song, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Like I ran the streets before, like that shit ain't, and I ain't never killed nobody. Disclaimer. But
I wasn't.
I'm shocked. I just had to put that out there. But that's one of my main focuses though. Like just show motherfuckers you can just be you. I'm a cool, laid back guy. I like to smoke weed, get money, chill with females, and that's what I rap about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I might give you some pro-black lyrics. Might make you think a little bit sometimes.
So how long did it take you to find your style and like actually come into it? Like, hey, this
A little
like
while, really. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I say like Lil Wayne, like I always call him my sensei. So as a youngin', I thought I was Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get out of that shit. I had to understand, like, no, nigga, you're you. Like, you gotta be Big O. You gotta find out who that is. You know what I'm saying? And once I just lived more life, you know what I'm saying? Just understood who I was as an artist. I'm like, all right, this my lane right here. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I always loved Currency and Wiz and motherfuckers, Snoop, all the pioneers of the weed, King Stoner music type shit. So yeah.
Like Currency get big love on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Currency needs you next because everybody shout out Currency for sure.
Yeah, I opened up for Currency at Howard Theater, the sold out show.
Yeah, I seen that. We gonna talk about that too. What is your earliest memory of rap music?
My earliest memory of man,
Or music in general?
yeah, I was about to say,
You got so much
I don't know
history
if this
with
is rap, but I was young as shit. I can't remember exactly where I was at, but it was somewhere in Southeast. This is crazy. They was doing like a little festival, and Shaggy came out when it wasn't me, like,
the
it
biggest
was
song.
hot, like when it was the best thing ever. Like, and that was like the first time I seen anybody perform, and I was like, and I was young. I was like five, 6 or something, but I was looking at it like, damn, like that's like he up there. I ain't really know what I was watching, but I was like, I knew he was doing that motherfucker, like type shit. So that's one of the first memories for sure. And meeting Aaliyah, that was beautiful.
How was that experience?
That was great. She embraced me like she knew me forever. She was like, oh my God, you're so cute. Pick me up and shit.
Got to
I was like 8 when I met her.
When you rough how old she was too, you like, he wasn't that much older than me.
Yeah, exactly.
You was still a kid yourself, technically.
Yeah, I was all backstage. I didn't even understand the magnitude of it back then. You know what I'm saying?
Just living in the moment for real.
Yeah, but it was great though. Those was 2 good first moments.
You remember like your first song you ever made?
Yeah.
I know you had to start off young.
Yeah. I do. When I actually first made my father and my mother, they used to like, and my uncle too, he did music too. They used to just always try to get me in the studio when I was younger, and like they used to just put me on songs here and there, like just saying shit in the background because I was nervous at that time. Now I'd be like, y'all done made a monster, nigga. Like, where y'all at? Like, come on, let's go. But what was the original question?
Like, what was like the first song you did? Like as a kid, like you
know,
first time you put
the first
that crayon to that paper.
The first song, I don't think I wrote any songs as a kid. I used to write scripts as a kid. As a kid, I used to write scripts because I love movies. I'm a movie buff. So I used to write scripts as a kid, but when I actually got into music, the first song I wrote was what was that joke called? It was so wild.
You remember what it was about?
Yeah. I remember the hook. It was like, all these bitches love me, man. They taking off my clothes, and it was like in Screw the Chop though. Like the shit was hard for that time, but it was weird though. It was funny.
First bars, all these bitches.
Nah, those wasn't the first bars. Like I can't remember the very first song I ever did, but like what I can remember, like when I really first started making music with my folks, with my man Drake, he that was like the first one type shit. Yeah, it was something cool, something more.
When did you start taking it serious?
When I started taking it serious around, let's say like 17, 18. Yeah, around 17, 18, that's when, cause I was doing it by myself for a minute, and then a few of my boys, they came on with me, Trey 5 and Tizzle, they came on with me, and we were a group for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But, you know how group shit goes, you know, that's 3 minds, everybody thinking.
3 different schedules,
all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but no bad blood, like them still my brothers and shit, but everybody just go their separate ways type shit. And this was something that I always created, so it was like, I gotta keep this shit going, like no matter what's going on. And plus this shit is in me, so I can't stop.
Y'all have fun with it, but I'm living, trying to live this life.
Yeah, man.
So you remember like being on stage for the first time, like no matter how small.
Yeah. Matter of fact, like one of the first shows I had was like it was at Allen Cafe. It was for a competition it seemed like some janky shit though. It was for a competition for No Limit North or something like that. They was supposed to be building a No Limit North.
Trying to hit every little
area. Yeah, but and I won the shit, but nothing came out of it. But it was a cool experience though, to be like my first. Actually, before that, I performed with somebody as a feature. That was my very first one. But myself was the No Limit North jump.
Alright, what happened? They just said you won, and then what?
Like it was a few people because they was trying to build a roster or whatever. So after we built the rock, after they got the people, it was like five. No, it was three. It was only three people that won or whatever, and they was texting us back and forth for a minute, and then like that shit just disappeared. Like just nothing happened. So
It never existed.
it's like exactly, you know what I'm saying? So who knows? And I'd have been in situations like that with a lot of janky ass shows, cause I'm so hungry and I love to perform. Like I always say that's my heaven on stage. Like that's where I'm the most high, like ever. So I be hungry for that shit, and I got fucked over for being hungry.
What was that feeling like that first time performing?
That was great. I love it, man. I love it. I was nervous the first time because I didn't know what I was capable of. You know what I'm saying? As a performer yet, like, because I was still stepping into my artistry, but. Like it was awesome when I was doing it, even though that I was nervous beforehand. It was great when I did it, and then ever since then, it fuels me. Like that's
What was the reaction you got? Because sometimes they can make or break somebody. Somebody
love it.
Somebody like.
And at that time, I was young, so I had niggas on stage with me and shit. Like,
did you perform in this area?
Yeah, that was Island Cafe.
Okay.
Where is that? It's off of Georgia Ave. I can't remember exactly where it's at. Upshur. It's over by Upshur.
Because I know, like you said, your mom did the band, because out here was heavily go-go area when you was coming up.
And that's one thing I never really dabbled into. I actually performed with her in go-go a few times, but I've never really been into. I mean, I'm into go-go. I listen to go-go, but I never got into it like performing-wise type. Yeah,
because when you was coming up, I know for sure go-go was the bigger thing than rap. Like nobody wanted to really be a rapper. Everybody was starting a go-go band.
Yeah.
So what made you be like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and be a rapper, because I was like.
It was all around me. The music was all around me, and I always like doing the other shit. I always like going left when everybody's going right. You know what I'm saying? So. At that time, because when I started rapping, everybody wasn't rapping. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a cool thing yet. Like you said, it was go-go band. So motherfuckers weren't really paying too much attention. But it grows on everybody.
What would you say is like the hardest thing about being a rapper?
Gaining the fans. Like, man, you gotta just be real and straight blunt about it, because that's what you need. You need fans to be successful in music, and that's the hardest thing to make, because to gain fans, people have to love you, and that's one of the hardest things to do, to make like a portion of the world love you, because you only need 1 million people to love you. That's only 1%.
That's $1 per person.
You know what I'm saying? But that's still a lot of motherfuckers when you think about it.
That's $1 per person. That's $1 million right there.
So I feel like that's the hardest thing about being an artist, really getting that fan support.
How you feel like most of your fans have come about, like from seeing you out, like the social media, word of mouth, like
mostly seeing me. When you see me perform, it's like, all right, yeah, I fuck with Cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know me, it's like, nah, I seen that nigga perform before. He's good.
What is that feeling like? Cause like I know everybody get that first person be like, man, I fuck with you. Like I said, don't know you at all. You be like, me? Yeah. Like me out of everybody, he fuck with me.
Man,
like,
that's great, bro. Like the best time that happened to me was I was in the first time I was in South by Southwest in Texas doing shows. A dude came up to me and was like, yeah, bro, I've been following you for a minute. Like, I know about your shit, blah, blah, blah. He started talking about the group, started talking about all the shit I've done since then.
Let me tell you, I ain't bluffing.
I was like, damn. Like down to where, like, cause my ex, she used to rap with me too, to like down to where he even knew her name. I'm like, damn. What the fuck? I'm like, that messed me up, but I was like, oh no, that's tight.
You really a fan.
Yeah, that's lit. Yeah. It's lit to have supporters like that, in different places, you know what I'm saying, where you don't really be like that. Like, that's some cool shit.
Somebody following you now, you're in that place, somebody still following you no matter what.
Yeah.
What would you say the best thing about being a rapper is?
The best thing,
I feel like it's the fans too with you. We're like,
that's the love. The love. When you really get genuine love from doing what you what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You really passionate about it, and motherfuckers really showing you the love that you know, trying to get back, or that you're putting into what you're doing, and you getting it back from them. It's like, all right, I'm doing the right thing.
It's not a waste.
I'm doing it right, yeah.
Y'all really fuck with me. I don't even like this song that much.
Well, I love all my songs. Yeah.
What's your process when you're making a song? Like, what do you like? Probably from writing to going in the studio, or if you write.
I stopped writing in 2009.
That's the Wayne era.
So exactly, you know what I'm saying, sensei type shit. So, but I don't just go in there and freestyle and shit. Like, I'm not just going in there trying to just say whatever. I'm writing it in my head. I'm just not writing it on paper type shit. So the process really be, most of the time I'm by myself, and cause I like to be prepared before I go to the studio, have songs like in the clip already for however much time I got. So when I'm at home, I just put a beat on and the beat just talk to me. If the beat ain't saying nothing to me in 30 seconds, I'm going to the next jump. Like, I done had 50 pack beats and only picked like 5 beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm real particular about my sound and the beats that I use type shit. So, but that's really what it is though. The beat just talk to me. I can't even really explain it. Like, it just let me know what feel I need to put to
Pushing
it.
that vibe, you that muse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You like, you know what?
And sometimes it might be like something I might have just went through or that just did type shit. Like when I came back from South by Southwest the second time with Gorilla Zoe, like I made a song, like I made a whole song about the whole time and shit.
No,
yeah,
the whole experience.
Yeah, you know, so shit like that can motivate you too.
Like, talk about this a little bit about the South by Southwest. How many times you been on it already?
Twice. The first time I went down with my crew, and the second time I was touring down there with Gorilla Zoe.
And how was the first experience compared to the second one? Because like I said, you went by yourself the first time.
The first time it was cool. It was cool, but the second time it was crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, it was crazy. Like we walking in there every spot, no problem. This line's lined all the way down. We just boom right up in here.
You said this is the VIP.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Table, bow, boom, boom, numbers, here, boom, pictures, bitches.
Yeah.
Whatever places you went to perform.
Texas, Cleveland, New York, Atlanta, LA, Virginia, of course. I think Delaware. Did I perform in Delaware? I'm not sure. I performed in a lot of places.
That's dope. Like,
yeah.
That means, like, what can you say about the experiences? I know every experience got to be kind of different, but do you feel...
Both times at New York, they played with me. Those was 2 more competitions, and they fucked me over.
But you already know you New York James promoted out the city.
But I got fans from both of those shows, like, to this day, that still hit me sometimes, and, you know what I'm saying, still support my shit. But both of those shows, like, I killed them, and, like, everybody in the crowd was like, yeah, you gonna win, cuz. Even niggas from New York, motherfuckers that wasn't with me, like, you gonna win, cuz. I ain't win either one of them, yo. And both times they told me, you know what they told me? Just wait for this one. They told me, they said, you too seasoned, bro. They said, you know what you're doing, you too seasoned.
That's like American Got Talent, what's it called? American Idol.
They
like,
trying to jerk. They trying to find somebody that they could take advantage of.
The build up. Yeah, like we gonna develop you, what they call it.
Exactly. I don't need that. And they see that, they like, nah, we can't do that.
We can't promise you a fall book. Like,
so was the person that won, like, this song wasn't really?
No. They didn't do what I did. The song was cool, but as far as performing, they didn't do what I did. I had the whole building with me. Especially the very first time, I had the whole building with me. I only brung like 7 people with me, but I had the whole building in that motherfucker doing the Big Paper Chaser chant. Like, they was going crazy in that jump, to the point to where the dude that was doing the judging, he was like, yeah, you brung the whole crowd from Maryland. You brung the whole crowd from Maryland. I said, bro, I brung 7 people with me. These people really rocking with me. Like, y'all ain't saying it.
Then it's like, shit, why you, if you a judge, then nigga, you should know. I packed it out. If you gonna think that, you should know I packed it out.
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. I forgot the DJ name that was throwing it, cause he was actually fucking with me. He was like, nah, I actually had you winning, but the other judges was on some, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
some favoritism,
yeah,
man.
like whatever, man.
We knew who was gonna win when he signed
but
up.
I love the experiences though. It was great. At the Cleveland show, I was Jack Thriller was there. Then with the eye.
Oh, I know you ain't got it.
Man, I had that nigga. He was in there turned up. He was like, bro, he was super drunk though. So like, I ain't take none of this shit he was saying to heart. He was like, nah, bro, you a superstar. Like you was a superstar. I'm taking you on tour. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro.
He meant it all. He probably ain't remember this morning.
He ain't remember. Next time I try to hit that dude, he did not remember me like at all.
I said everything I meant to say.
I was like, oh, why? But see, a nigga like me, I keep receipts though. So I sent them all that shit. I sent them the picture and the video when he said all that shit that I just said. It was like, yeah, this that. It's cool though.
I promise you false shit.
I just want to let you know I ain't on no groupie shit, nigga. Like, nah, I'm really ill. Yeah.
Like, what are your goals for your music career?
I just want to be able to, you know, make a good living doing what I love. That's all. I ain't really trying. I would love to, you know what I'm saying, be all the way up there, but I know that you gotta do certain shit to do that. So
certain prerequisites.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta do certain stuff to do that. We all know that shit. So I want to just go as far as I can. You know what I'm saying. Just be able to make a decent living doing what I love. Cause like I really love this shit. Like I put everything into it. So.
What would you prefer, the fame or the fortune?
The money. I need the money. That's what I mean. Like I want to be able to make like, you know, bring the currency up again, but like currency, like, you know what I'm saying. If you know him, you know him. Like, and if you don't, you don't. Like a lot of people don't know him, but a lot of people do, and he live off that, you know. So mansions, 50 cars. That's great.
I know I'm winning.
I don't say shit. I'll take it.
I'll take it right. I know I'm winning.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need, cause the fame.
I don't even need that many cars.
The fame, nah, for real. Nah, see they collect though. Like he really collects. So like he love that lowrider shit. Like he's in the lowrider club and all that. But like that fame shit, that shit'll mess up your money sometimes. If you know what I'm saying? Cause everybody getting famous in the wrong way. So
I mean, the fame not really lasting even sometimes for certain people. You not knowing that.
Cause that's what I'm saying. It's how they getting on. They getting the 15 seconds of fame from the wrong shit. So when they keep doing the wrong shit, cause they like this will work. It's like now you either locked or motherfuckers don't ain't like you no more, right? Or you crashing out, or you gotta turn your life all the way over, like bunk gang and shit.
Yeah,
and that's a beautiful. Nothing against him. It's a beautiful thing because he was wilding, and like he had to do that.
He said, "I'm gonna go back to Jonathan now." I was like, "Respect it." Yeah.
Big like that though.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I meant. Like it worked, so that's why he kept doing it.
Some people though, like some people, they able to like maybe not stay hot, but do the right thing with the money so they can keep it. Some people just blow it because they just.
And that's what I want to do. Whenever I get that right bag, I want to just do right with the money and get on.
Here's my set price.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
No, nothing minimum than the 50 bands. Some niggas be like, shit, 100,000 a show. Like you said, you could get that 100,000 a show, but if that's just for one summer, you might blow it.
Exactly.
Putting your money back into yourself or trying to keep yourself afloat at the same time.
That'd be smart, man.
But like I say, one hit wonders, they tour forever.
Yeah, that's real. and that's what one of my focuses right now, like, cause I'm doing, I know what I can do on the stage. Like one of my focuses is just trying to get one of them hits that can go. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I don't care about the catalog, just play the one song.
Nah, I mean, that's what's going to make them, cause my catalog is deep. Like my discography is deep already. Just
but that one joint.
But that one jump that's the one they love. Now they like, nah, like
I
gotta play some other shit. I gotta get something else.
Do you got something that you feel like that you done that you feel like this should have been the one?
It was one that was like semi-close. The joint that I performed like every show was called Liddy. Tony Reds, R.I.P. He used to play that joint all the time, like all the time on the radio, and it got played a couple of times on other channels too. But that was always one that everybody always gravitated to, type shit. But I actually got a lot that I feel like can go, but my thing be, it takes a lot to really push a single. Like they say, what dog say, what, 250? It take like 250 to really push a single. I ain't got that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit, 250.
Like to get the world to hear.
Yeah.
You can get it in your region, you know what I'm saying? Cause we got plugs here to help us with little shit. But when you try to get the world to hear it, like you need $250,000 and up to, you know what I'm saying? So
It's running a big,
you know, that's really what it's about for me. I'm trying to build the team to, you know, get that good marketing right, that good promotion, you know what I'm saying? So we can really push the next one we think is ready to go, we gonna really push that motherfucker.
What have you learned, like, from being in the game for a while? Like, what have you learned?
Be all about business. And be on your business. So you can be all about business. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody play with you if you all about business, if you all, you know what I'm saying, if you all on your business.
Like that, like, and you like say you deal with a couple of little janky shit. Like, what made you keep going? Because you know some people could find that and
Just
hit
the
their
love,
wall.
the love for it, just knowing that I'm made for it, knowing that I'm supposed to do this shit, and that's what come with it. And I help. I'm a person that like to motivate and you know what I'm saying, like to keep people going. So that shit that I tell people not to do. Like I got a few young artists under me that I tell them certain shit not to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's like my next question for real was, what advice would you give upcoming rappers? Was like, what advice would you give them? Like, 'cause you know what I'm saying? Some people get hot, like I said, right now, but what advice would you give?
They always be humble. That's always be humble. Well, I know people say that a lot, but that's a real big step in motherfuckers liking you. You know what I'm saying? When you come off a little too arrogant, like people don't like that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So in every way that you can, just try to always be humble. But back to the business, that's the main shit. Like that's the main thing I would tell all artists. Just be all on your business. Be about your business. I got onto it late.
You said it already. Like, did it come from the family work? Like, your family put that to you? Like,
nah, actually,
you learned, like, you took the trials and errors.
Yeah, that's all through me. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom would tell you, like, I never like wrote off her name or anything like that. Like everything I've done been all through me, and you know what I'm saying, through the people around me type shit. So, yeah.
Where did you get your name from? Your
my
rap
pops.
name. Pops.
Yeah, Big O. He always called me that when I was young, because I was a small guy. So he always instilled the confidence in me. That's where I get my confidence from, like, because he's been calling me Big O since I was little. So.
Oh, you know, put little in front of it. I gotta put little in front of it. And then put little in front of my shit.
Yeah, nah, possibly called me Big O. Possibly called me Big O since I was a youngin', man. For real. And he do that with all my, and I got that from him. Like even when I meet people just off the hump, it ain't gotta be a kid. Like it could be just one of my folks. I say big whoever, like Big Shampoo. You know what I'm saying? Just to know, let you know I respect you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like God, you know what I'm saying? Even if you not big or whatever.
The power with the tongue real though. You might be waking up somebody like that.
Nah, bro, you don't know what that little, not even saying just that specifically, but just little shit like that. Mm-hmm. When you talking to people, what that does, like you know what I'm saying? It do a lot.
Like niggas like, man, I'm working on a little project, you know what I mean?
Nah, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You working on a big project. You working on your project. That's what you say. Not a little one. Yeah, for sure.
How do you stay motivated? Or what motivates you?
A whole lot of different things. I like being on the road. That motivates me a lot.
I would like to be on the road too now. I'm about to start trying.
Nah, the road motivates me. Like traveling and seeing different things, seeing different people, you know what I'm saying, how people move. Like just experiencing life, you know what I'm saying? That'd be really the motivation. other than that, just the drive. You know what I'm saying? Just the drive and the love of it. That's all. Just knowing that I gotta do it.
Do you get like when you go out? Do you get the I know where you from? Like people from out, like people from different places. Like I've been out before. They like I know you from the city out there. I know you from BPC or the Maryland.
Oh yeah, when I go to other states. Oh yeah, hell yeah. All I gotta do is say a few words. They're like, you from DC?
Yeah, you country,
like,
but you not country.
They like, yeah, but they love it though. They be like, man, y'all talk so cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sound country, but y'all talk
Not
cool
nowhere near
shit.
the South.
Yeah. We South influenced
Yeah,
though. Like,
everybody great grandparents and just made it up to the north.
Exactly.
That's all.
Exactly.
So you mentioned being a film buff earlier. Do you incorporate that like into your visuals?
Yeah. I want to. I'm about to start like directing all my videos and shit. Like, so I'm definitely gonna do that for sure. For sure.
Do you got like any tattoos? Like I seen you had the big O on your arm. You got any other tattoos that just mean something? You know what I'm saying? Inspires you. You look down and like on that flesh, you be like, yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I got a lot of my tattoos when I was young, bro.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm tatted the fuck up, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I was just doing shit.
I want that.
But you know what I'm saying? The one that I would say that means something to me is the fear of God on my chest. You know what I'm saying?
I want my chest.
It's always know that. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all.
Do you get like involved in any charities or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm actually involved with one Message in the Music. I just did a live band show with them. Yeah, so you can tap into them too. Message in the Music. They on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? They got a YouTube channel. All that. My pops and my mother actually hosted my show when I did the live band. So that was some tight shit.
I'm
like, that's historic. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think nobody's ever had that happen.
Got a family trio already there, boom.
Yeah, so that was dope. Message in the Music, they dope, and I'm always willing to get into more charities and stuff. You know.
How you deal with like the internet trolls or the haters?
I don't pay no attention to them. The only time that shit got hectic was when I had that little quarrel with Corday, but that wasn't really about nothing.
Okay.
They was on my ass though.
I get like that sometimes, like just probably fans of the more.
Yeah. That's all it was. Because I gained 5,000 followers that day. I mean, throughout that week, because they was on my ass for like a week.
I'm following you, so you posting on them type shit.
They was following me though, but people was in the DM too, like, nah, bro, you was writing, blah, blah.
I mean, if they
but
stayed,
we cool though, Corday cool.
Nah, if they stayed, then that's,
Yeah.
probably worth it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was never meant to be nothing malicious in the first place anyway, but just when the blog grabbed it, like 5 blogs posted it, so it was like, that shit went.
Was it no bad publicity? Ain't no such thing as bad publicity.
But I was playing basketball, and one of my men came out of nowhere. I ain't seen this nigga forever. He was like, yeah, I see you going viral. I'm like, oh my God.
You ain't missing. I missed you though. What's up? How you been?
Yeah, man.
You got like, matter of fact, how do you manage to stay grounded with all your, success and, your blessings you've been getting? Like say, stay humble. Like, how you?
It's this. I mean, that's just me. I always been a real humble dude. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from my father. Really. I feel like that's just the best way to be. You know what I'm saying? Just be humble, show love to everybody, especially if they showing you love. It's it's only right. I feel like we need more love in the world. You know what I'm saying? If we had more, the world would be a little better.
Fuck yeah. You got any upcoming projects you excited about?
I have some. They're not named, but I got 3 coming up. I got 2 more. I just dropped Coolest Stoner. I just dropped that on my birthday, June 21st. So that's out now. Coolest Stoner. It's fire. It's exactly that when you listening to it. It's Coolest Stoner shit. But the next 2 is gonna be two more rap jumps. I don't got them named yet, and the third one's gonna be R&B jump I'm doing. Yeah, not straight R&B, but more like on the melodic tip. Like I'm catering all the way to the women on that one.
You got like certain like projects dedicated to certain debates.
Yeah. I mean, most of my shit it be for me. It just be for the cool players, you know what I'm saying, and for females. But that one I want to like give straight to them, you know what I'm saying? You know, because you can say all the other ones is, you know, for the guys or whatever, but I want to give that one straight to the women.
Everybody gets stoned.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like my shit is just for the cool ass people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what who my shit is for.
What would you say? Like, what was the message for your last album then?
Well, before the Coolest Stoner, it was the King of Stoner music. I had to cement that, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been saying that for a while, and you know, I really feel that, you know, and it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of kings. It's always a lot of kings, you know. Like I said, Wiz, Snoop, Burner, B Real, all those guys, those are kings too. But it's my time to reign now. Big old Mr. Smoke Good.
You ever been challenged to a smoke off?
Yeah, a couple people try to challenge me, but once they see how much I really smoke, like they don't really want to do it. But I'm always down to any challengers. We're down, man. Always.
Any like features, notable features coming up?
Not yet. Well. I know y'all had my man Steady on here. I got him on the Coolest Stoner. That song, I actually, he sent me the beat, you know what I'm saying, and I did a hook and verse to it. Then he laid his jump. It was really his song, but I liked it so high.
So
much.
I
was like, I'm gonna just put this, and it was a real good song, so I'm just put it on there. My man Frank Blunt, y'all know Frank Blunt?
All right, now.
Tap into Frank Blunt, that's my guy, the jazz player, you know what I'm saying? He on some real jazzy rap shit, like, yeah, and he's a vocalist too. Young E-Class, y'all E-Class? Yeah, I got a jump with him. That's not released yet, but I got a jump with him. I got 2 jumps with Gorillas up. Those not released yet either. But
how does that feel like working with artists you seen on TV, like I said, Gorillas Up, being around?
That shit's dope, man.
Yeah, like
that shit was dope. That was one of the best times I you know what I'm saying, I ever had, you know, as far as in my career. When I was down South by Southwest with him, you know what I'm saying, we was turning up.
That's like a real genuine guy. Cause you know some people bring people out, you know what I'm saying, might to keep their buzz up, but it seems like y'all tapped in, he fuck with you and like, shit, let's do some music together. Now
shout out Boom the engineer.
Yeah, shout out Boom on the train too.
Yeah, that's
Boom, genuine guy for real.
That's my engineer, 11 years, man. So, you know, he set that up, you know, and we just went from there.
Yeah, I say Boom said that was somebody he was hanging with too from back in the day as well.
Yeah.
He's one of his favorite artists too.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, I was like, who produced your beat? That was my next question, but I can't even do it when you already said it.
He don't produce though.
You don't, right?
The Boom just engineer. Like that's been my engineer for.
What's it? Can you break the difference?
So the engineer, that's who's mixing your vocals down and mixing the song down. You know, the producer is making your beat.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And a form of producing is like coming in and saying, nah, do it like this or put it like this, make them, you know what I'm saying? That's a form of producing, but the actual producer is making the beat and the engineer is like, he's mixing the song down type shit.
Everything getting leveled up.
Yeah, exactly. But my producers, I have various producers that, my man, Lab 19, he out in Indiana, that's like my big brother. My man Demp, my man Vic LA, I just got tapped in with him. Dang, I got a lot of other producers though. I'm sorry if I didn't.
That'd be high, man. That'd be hard. It'd be hard to think of sometimes even people going to award shows like, I got 3 seconds. Let me thank God.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot all about you. You right here in the crowd. My bad, bro.
No, for real.
You like man, my bad. Like, what is? You go to so many places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you usually tap in with the artists and producers out there when you travel?
When I was traveling, like heavy, everything was all like I was all about me. Like I was just trying to make my stamps like everywhere I go, just make sure I get shit handled where I needed, you know what I'm saying, where I was at type shit. So I'm not really, you know what I'm saying, not yet. Like, cause I'm an artist that I don't do a lot of features, so my mind really wasn't there at the time when I was doing those.
You got a reason why you don't do a lot of features, or you just still building your own artistry up?
Nah, I just be so in my zone, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes everybody don't be sounding right with it.
You know?
Just to be honest.
It's like, hey, I like your rap style, but it's no.
I'd rather hop on other people's stuff because I'm real versatile and stuff. As well. Not to say other people's not versatile, because I do have features. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're not just, this job is not for you right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Certain songs are like, nah, that one not for you, bro.
You got any places you haven't traveled that you love to travel? Matter of fact, I'm getting my top 5 right now. Top 5 places you would love to go ahead and just travel and put your stamp down that you ever been.
Shit, I need to go to Jamaica. I want to go to Hawaii.
I said, you can't be a stoner if you don't go to Jamaica.
Yeah, I go to Jamaica. I'm doing that soon.
Jamaica, Hawaii.
I want to go to Japan. Yeah, I want to go to Tokyo. Like, I want to just see all
That's
that.
a popular.
Man, once I said Tokyo one time, everybody started saying, I'm telling you. Like,
But he said he was going to Tokyo, actually.
oh,
Yeah.
Yagami, yeah. He was
Oh,
like,
that's tight, man. See, I want to do shit like that. What's another one I want to do? I want to go to Canada too, just to see how it is.
It's a big reggae scene.
Yeah.
That's everybody that do like, oh, but
I
there's a
wanna
big
see how
reggae
it
scene
is.
there.
And Dominican Republic, I'm going there soon too.
Okay.
It's probably more places that I want to go, like, but I can't think of them right now.
That's just top 5.
Yeah, right.
You got top 5 people you would love to work with, dead or alive.
Deal.
Yeah.
Of course, Lil Wayne. I need that currency feature. I need that coming soon. Fucking with Larry June right now. I need
I heard his
that
name a couple
feature.
times.
Yeah, I need that feature. Let me think of 2 that's not here. Mac. I wanted to work with Mac Miller. Yeah,
You gonna be high as you gonna be.
yeah, I definitely want to. I feel like that shit would sound dope.
Yeah.
And Pimp C. Yeah.
For sure. And my other top 5 would be like top 5 places or shows you would love to do. Like you see you did South by Southwest. You got any more you would love to do?
Oh yeah, I need to do Broccoli City Fest.
That's definitely a Stoner Fest for sure.
Yeah, I need to do National Cannabis Fest. I was supposed to perform, me and Grandma was supposed to perform at National Cannabis Fest this year, but it got rained on, so.
Yeah, that shit came storming.
Yeah.
It wasn't just rain, that shit came through.
So, but I want to get on that big stage so I can throw my pre-rolls out. You know what I mean? I'm going to throw them out regardless, but you know what I'm saying. National Cannabis Fest, Broccoli City, Coachella, of course, I want to do that. What's all the big ones? I want to do all the big festivals. I want to do all the big festivals, man, because I know what I can do, like, for real.
Would you ever do like the Mochella that we got out here?
Yeah, hell yeah. All I gotta do is holler at me for the Mochella, man. I turn them up, big paper chaser. I bring the pre-rolls too.
Like, go back to your shows you did at the Howard Theater. You mind talking about that? Cause I seen you did the one with Currency and you just had the one like recently with Project Pack too as well.
Yeah, and I did a joint with Currency. I did a joint with Stove God and Bodie James. I did a joint with Key Glock for Homecoming.
Yeah.
And I did a joint with Project Pack recently. All of them was dope. Sold out jumps. Yeah.
How do you get on those?
You about to how you get on those shows?
Man, you know how I go, man. The first one, you know what I'm saying, like, you know how I go, like you gotta get your foot in the door, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to pay to get on the stage, you know what I'm saying? But once they see what you do, you know what I'm saying, you get them calls like, hey, you know what I'm saying, got this one, let's hey, you know what I'm saying, got this one though. So, you know, it's all in investing in yourself, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, knowing that you can bank on this shit, like I feel like I know this gonna be a good investment. Like, and that currency investment, that was one of the best investments I ever made, cause that was like Key Dot and Project Pat Show was like super turned up, but that currency jump, like it was just perfect. It felt perfect for me. Like it was like, yeah, this it, and they was loving it. They ain't started smoking till I came out, all that shit.
So do they call you like depending on who the artist is? Like they feel like
yeah, sometimes yeah.
50 Cent.
But for the most part, how I perform, I can perform in front of anybody. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. I need to go after them. That's what a lot of the people be saying in the arena. They be like, man, shit, you was the best nigga all night. So I be appreciating that.
That's great fucking feedback.
Yeah,
it's better than him saying, you shouldn't be doing this shit at all.
Nah, for real, man. Even the bad Jones like that, I don't even know, that's not even there supporting me. Like, nah, you was doing that jump. You know what I'm saying? And females don't be liking rappers, they don't know. Like, they don't like
they rappers. They the niggas in the crowd.
Boo! No, for real. When they give me that, when I got the baddies, like, nah, you was the best all night. I was like, man, I did my job.
How was those experiences being like around big celebrities and, you know what I'm saying, like big rappers?
It's
like,
cool. I'm humble, so I feel like I'm right there with them, you know what I'm saying? I always feel like I'm supposed to be there, so it's never a big thing. Me and Spitter, we was, you know what I'm saying, down Howard, and, you know, in the back, just sitting right there smoking, chilling with Primo Rice, you know, just talking. You know, he got his joint, I got my joint, we just smoking, vibing. You know, Project Pat, real cool. Got my man Chaos, what guy I grew up with, he close with Project Pat, so he was there too, so he introduced me, let him know, like, nah, this my man, like, blah, 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 so, you know, everybody cool. Glock, we ain't really, I mean, I got to meet Glock, and we, you know, he talked for a second, I was like, yeah, that was one of the openers. He was like, oh, that was you doing the Big Paper Chaser shit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but we ain't really get to kick it with him, because, you know, that show was kind of like, you know, a little bit after the dog shit, so they moving different right now. Once he came in the building, they was like, all right, everybody got, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to leave from down here, you know what I'm saying? So I was mad, I ain't gonna lie, but everybody left, you know what I'm saying? It was all good at the end of the night, but yeah, I just be chilling. I feel like I'm supposed to be there with him.
So. Then, like saying, like the currency ones, like says more your frequency. Like, how did that feel being somebody? You know what I'm saying? You seen and looked up to, like, damn, you make the same
That
music.
shit was the dopest, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. After I got off that stage, I went down in the locker room, dropped a couple tears. I'm like, nah, I just did that motherfucker. Like, no, the happy tears.
You know what I mean?
Nah, like,
I can't believe this shit.
I did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I realized this did that motherfucker. Nah, this it. Like, yeah, that was that feeling.
Yeah, cause I like Bree Mafia, we had her on the show too before, and so I know she do a lot of those Hollywood things too. And we had Smokey Gob, I know he the recipe for the joint too as well.
Yeah, he get all my he be getting all my footage. Bree Mafia's, that's my dog. Like, yeah, we always rock every time. Like, every time we don't stay together, every time.
For sure. What can the fans expect from like new merchandise from you? Any merchandise coming out soon?
Yeah, we already have merch, Big Paper Chasers merch, on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? It's an underscore after that, but Big Paper Chasers merch, underscore. But yeah, we got hoodies right now. We got like baby blue hoodies that go with this color right here. And we got some.
Okay.
Nah, I was making sure that the camera's on. But
baby blue niggas don't know their colors these days. So.
Yeah, it's that Carolina blue jump. And we got some black, the black ones with the 3M logo. Actually, both of them had the 3M logo, so it shine when light hit.
Oh, reflective.
Yeah, reflective jump. So and we got like hats, the trucker hats, you know, t-shirts. But we building up, so we about to have our own manufacturing, so that we're making everything ourselves. So yeah, that's what we headed towards here right now.
So any other ventures you got to up in the merchandise and the music, anything else?
Like I really want to get into film, like when I have the time. But that's real tedious. So when I really have the time to do it, I really want to get into the film. And,
what aspects you want to?
Both. I mean, all. I want to act, write. You know what I'm saying? Direct. I want to do all this.
What genre of film you like to do?
Comedy. I'm a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, something like, you want to be the horror movie? I'm not really trying to get killed.
I do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I do it. If somebody was to ask me to do a horror movie, I'd try to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I you know what I'm saying? I focus on like comedy, like How High Friday type shit, like, you know, that type shit. I want to make the dude movies for black people.
So you say you used to screenwrite when you was a kid. Like, when was the last time you like?
It's been a long time since I did that. It's been a long time, but I definitely used to have.
You might gotta write one of those movies.
I do, man. I do, and you know, maybe work with y'all.
Yeah, he in the works right now.
Yeah,
it's been in the works.
we got one weed base out there.
Yeah, we can't talk about it on camera though.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
I'm just saying, you know.
We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Give me your 3 favorite rap songs.
Man, damn.
I know, I'm talking down 5 and 3.
Like ever?
Yeah, ever, man. Like, cause
damn,
there's a song you can hear, and you be like, I'm about to go for bar for this.
Okay,
Yeah.
The Mob for Lil Wayne.
Okay.
The Mob. What's that? Carter.
Now you got Carter 2.
Carter 2. Yeah. Carter 2. That's one. That's word for word. That's like, you gotta know that if you're a Lil Wayne fan, that's like Weezy Christ Bible verses. Like, you gotta know that.
I think some of him was alphabet bitches.
that's one, but that's the Mob. Like, you gotta know that one. But damn, I can't. Damn, you said top 3 songs ever.
I give you 5, top 5.
I would just have to say the Isley Brothers just as a whole. I love the Isley Brothers. I listen to Isley
You're
Brothers.
contagious.
Yeah, I listen to, see, older than that though. I listen to the Choosy Lover and, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, Voyage to Atlantis, all that type shit. Like, yeah. So I would have to put all those collectively.
As a whole.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, shit, I can't even think, because I listen to so much music. Man. It'll probably be another damn Lil Wayne song though.
6 foot 7 for me. Or Millie. When I came out with Millie, I was like, this nigga came out.
Nah, for real. Damn, I got some great songs. There's some great Wiz songs I love. Damn. Yeah. Cushion Orange Juice, that's one album. That's a go-to album for sure. And Taylor All the Dice. But yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one right there. I don't know.
That's one of my new questions.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I can't finish that one right there. I gotta get back to you on that one.
I got you. You got anything you want to tell the fans before we wrap it up?
Man, thank y'all for having me for sure. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's tapped in with me, stay tapped in. Go get Cooler Stoner. That's out now on all platforms. And yeah, if you ever see me out, come smoke with me. Follow me on Instagram, 35B_O. Yes, sir.
It's your boy Starter Guy No Lie.
Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
It's the Unpacked Up Podcast, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, button,
Yes, sir.